Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Soulful Chewbacca back at the Church of Chewbacca, and today we're going to go over the Team of the Week that just came out January 27th. Going to give you a little quick review on some of the cards, give a quick overview of the entire lineup like we do every Team of the Week. Let's get into it. The first line on this Team of the Week has NIKOLAJ, EHLERS, left wing, 88 overall. Then has 87 Joe Pavelski at center on the first line. Mark Scheifele, right wing. On the second line, we have Oliver BJORKSTRAND, Brayden Schenn, and Patrick Kane across the second line. Patrick Kane's a right winger. I'm not sure why Bjorkstrand or Scheifele got the nod over the Patrick Kane. I would have rather seen the Scheifele at the first center, Joe Pavelski in the second center, and knock Brayden Schenn down in the third line center and throw him on one of the wings, because Schenn does play on the wing traditionally in his career as well as center. But hey, you know what? I don't make this lineup. That's just what I would think. On the third line, we have Jordan Kyrou, JAKUB, VORACEK, and Jake ROSLOVIC. ROSLOVIC actually has really good synergies. He could be a very good budget card just to fill out some synergies on like your fourth line here. I don't think he's actually that great of a card, just to let you guys know that he exists. We are going to go over this VORACEK because he does have good speedster and workhorse, and those are really good player synergies, so I'm curious about that card to see what it looks like if you activate some of those synergies. Then we have Anton Levtich, Daniel Fishbush, Andres Embule. On the defense, we have SHEA THEODORE, 89 overall, 91 Brett Burns in the first defensive pair. Second defensive pair, we got Adam Fox and Connor Murphy. Third defensive pair, we have Jonas Junlund and Sam Jardine. For the goaltenders, we have Anton Khudobin and Carter Hutton. They both had excellent weeks in the NHL. Khudobin was absolutely killing it for the Stars after their whole COVID thing. He has Swarm and Spark for his synergies. He is a little bit shorter, 5'11", has decent attributes. Not going to go over him too much. Just know that he does exist. He has two very good team synergy. Their coach is going to be Raymond Krause, who gives you 2 Swarm, but doesn't activate Swarm, so I don't see the point of it. It does not look like any of the players have player synergies activated this week compared to last week. The guys we're going to go over is EHLERS, Pavelski, Scheifele. We're going to go over the Bjorkstrand, the Kane. We're going to skip Brayden Schenn. He's way too slow. He's not even worth going over, to be honest with you. So I'd avoid this card. And he doesn't have great face-offs, so you're going to have to play him on the wing anyways. That's why I mentioned he should play in the wing earlier in the video. And JAKUB, VORACEK. So we're going to go over 6 forwards. On the defense here, we'll go over Brett Burns, SHEA THEODORE, and Adam Fox. Everybody else is too slow of a skater. The synergies that Junlund and Jardine have aren't that great, to be honest with you. Spark and Thief is kind of interesting, but why would you want to put him in a third defensive pair? I think your defense is too valuable for that. And as you can see, this Connor Murphy's way too slow of a skater. NIKOLAJ EHLERS is one of the fastest skaters, just naturally attribute-wise in this game when it comes to the base card, so it makes sense that he has a very fast Team of the Week card. It's 88 overall. He's 6 foot tall, 172 pounds, left-handed shooting. He has passing playmaker, which gives you slapshot accuracy, passing, and stick checking. Then gladiator, that gives you slapshot power, body checking, strength, and defensive awareness. So he has decent player synergies. They're not the best. Passing playmaker is relatively good if you can get 4 guys with it, especially on defensemen. I think passing playmaker shines a little bit more than on forwards. He has great speed, as I've already mentioned, with 91 acceleration, 91 speed, 94 agility. So you do have distributor get up to 94 speed. I think this is one of those guys that I don't think he's going to be super expensive because he doesn't have the best player synergies. So he could be a pretty good budget card in like a week or two. His shooting is 90 across the board. His hands are great. 95 deking, 94 hand-eye, 91 passing, 91 puck control with 90 offensive awareness. The checking is 86 defensive awareness, 88 stick checking, 81 shot blocking, 90 discipline. He's not a big body checker with only 80 body checking. I think I'm going to give this card 2 thumbs up. I think he has great base attributes, even though his player attributes aren't that great. If you do need to activate passing playmaker or gladiator, this is definitely a card to look at in the future. His price today is probably pretty expensive because it seems like the Team of the Weeks, when they first come out, are very pricey, and then they drop in price. They're not too expensive. Joe Pavelski is going to be the next guy we go over. This Pavelski, I think, is a little bit slow in my personal opinion. He does have Light the Lamp and Thief. Light the Lamp is going to give you balance, wrist shot accuracy, offensive awareness, and hand-eye at +3. The Thief will give you stick checking and face-offs at +5. Now, if you do activate this Thief for Joe Pavelski, you can play him in center. If not, you're probably going to have to play him on left or right wing because 83 face-offs just doesn't cut it. He has 87 speed, 87 acceleration, 91 agility. Those are pretty good skating attributes. His shot accuracy is 90 for wrist shot and slap shot. The slap shot power is 88, wrist shot power is 86. So he's like an average to above average shot. Where the card really shines is the hands, 92 deking, passing, and puck control, then 89 offensive awareness, 94 hand-eye. His body checking is 82 with 86 strength. His checking category, 86 defense awareness, 85 shot blocking, 88 stick checking, 89 discipline. So it might be somebody that could be on your fourth line depending what your team synergies are and whether or not you get his player synergies activated. I'm kind of in the middle with this. I'm not going to give him a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's kind of just if he fits a need for you when you're making your team, then by all means, it's Joe Pavelski could do that. I don't think he's going to be too pricey, but I don't think he's like an over excellent card where I can give him a hands down thumbs up, because if he's not needed for synergies, I don't think he's worth picking up. Mark Scheifele seems to be a card that always plays above his attributes, especially when it comes to skating and shooting. He's 6'3", 207 pounds, right-handed shooting. He has Light the Lamp as well, which gives you that balance, wrist shot accuracy, hand-eye, and offensive awareness as mentioned. Then Magician, which is agility, deking, and puck control. So he, once again, is another player that has 2 average to above average player synergy, so that's kind of nice. He has 88 acceleration, 91 agility, 88 speed, 91 endurance, 89 balance. So very hard to knock off his skates. He's going to get in those low 90s when you have distributor and spark if you have those 2 team synergies. His shot's good with 90 plus. His hands are amazing at pretty much 93 plus except for hand eyes at 91. Now the 94 passing, if you have distributor, you can have the 97 passing. He's a very good card. 86 body checking, 88 strength. His checking categories, 90 defensive awareness, 83 shot blocking, 89 stick checking with 88 discipline. Now, he only has 76 faceoffs, so he's going to have to play on the wing. But I think this Scheifele is a great card. He's probably going to be very pricey because he has that 90 overall on the front of his card. So for the price, he probably won't be worth it. But if you do pack this card, I'm giving him 2 thumbs up. I think this could be a very lethal card in the game, very usable at this point in the game as well. I just think he's going to be overpriced for what he is. Oliver Bjorkstrand is 6 foot tall, 177 pounds, right-handed shooting. He has Speedster, Magician. Speedster gives you speed and wrist shot power. So with Speedster activated, and if you have distributor, you can get up to 96 speed. That's kind of ridiculous for a Team of the Week card. He also has Magician, which gives you agility, deking, and puck control. This card has a premier player synergy and an above average player synergy, so I'm really liking that. He's good skating, average to above average shot, at above average hands. He lacks in the defense and checking, as we'll go over real quick. The skating is 89 acceleration, 93 agility, 85 balance, 86 endurance, 89 speed. So good skating is already mentioned. His shot is 87 for slap shot and wrist shot accuracy, 90 for the slap shot and wrist shot power. So like I said, average to above average shot. His hands are going to be 88 or 89 across the board, except for his deking gets a major bump at 93. His defense is going to be 80 body checking, so he's not going to hit people very hard at the 6 foot, 177 pounds. So don't expect this guy to really knock anybody off the puck. His checking is 85 defense awareness, 80 shot blocking, 86 stick checking with 98 discipline. Not the best, it's kind of average, maybe a little bit below average for a lot of the forwards that are more high end that are like 87 plus. This Bjorkstrand, though, is going to be very fast for a Team of the Week card. I'm really liking this card as well. I think it's a guy you could maybe sneak in as a budget card that'll be under 100K, probably settle around 75K, I would hope. If you get him at that price or even less than that price, I think he could definitely be a card that's in your lineup for a little bit to fill out Speedster, Magician, or maybe even both. If you have the right team synergies and he's a good... If you have the right team synergies already and he fills out that Magician or Speedster for you or even both, I think that he could be worth the pickup. Someone give him 2 thumbs up as well. Just like that Scheifele, I do think they're both very good cards. Patrick Kane, 89 overall card. He's 5'11", 177 pounds, left-handed shooting. And this card is extremely good. I've been waiting for him to come out with a high-end like Ovechkin, Malkin, Kane, Crosby card that's like worth anything. Like the Crosby cards obviously have been. Crosby always plays above his attributes. He's always going to have very good cards. But I haven't seen any of these like elite guys that are in their low 30s or even mid-30s, I guess now for like Ovechkin and Crosby, right? But I haven't seen any like elite Patrick Kane yet. You haven't seen a master set player Patrick Kane. You haven't seen a master set player Ovi. You haven't seen a master set player Malkin or Crosby. We haven't seen those guys yet that have been the elite players for the last 8 years. Well, we got this Patrick Kane here. It's a very good card. Wingman's going to give you acceleration, wrist shot accuracy, and passing at +3. Workhorse gives you acceleration, balance, and endurance, as well as durability. If you have a Spark and then Wingman or Workhorse activated, Kane will have 99 max acceleration. His skating already is very good though. 92 acceleration, 95 agility, 83 balance, 92 endurance, 88 speed. The balance is a little bit of a concern because Patrick Kane isn't the biggest bodied player, but I don't think it's that big of an issue, but we'll see. Hopefully he can stay on his skates. The shooting is 95 slap shot accuracy, 96 wrist shot accuracy with 90 slap shot and wrist shot power. So that's great. His hands, some of the best in the game. 98 deking, 97 offensive awareness, 98 hand-eye, 97 passing, 96 puck control. His defense only has 76 body checking, which makes sense. Patrick Kane really doesn't hit anybody in real life. Then his checking is going to be 90 defensive awareness, 76 shot blocking, 96 checking, 91 discipline. So he's going to be pretty good at the back check. I think this is a very good card. He's going to be super expensive, though. He's going to be way overpriced. And because of the fact that his price is going to be so high, I'd avoid this card for right now. Maybe pick him up a little bit later on when some more like low 90 cards come out on a regular basis. Then you can pop in here and grab this Kane at a budget price. Do not go out and get him right now. He's going to be too expensive. I promise you, he has the name Patrick Kane, and his hands and his shooting are phenomenal. I really like the card, but I give him one thumb down because I think he's going to be overpriced right now. JAKUB VORACEK is going to be the last forward we go over, and he has Speedster and Workhorse, which are great player synergies, especially for somebody that could use a little bit of a bump to skating. So the Speedster bumps him to 90 speed and 95 wrist shot power, then the Workhorse will bump him to 89 acceleration. So if you have the Speedster activated and you have Distributor, he's going to get up to 93 speed. If you have Workhorse and Spark activated, he'll get up to 93 acceleration. So if you give him a 93 speed, 93 acceleration, this card becomes pretty dang good. But without that, he has 86 acceleration, 87 agility, balance, and endurance, 86 speed. His shot is 91 wrist shot power with 85 wrist shot accuracy, 92 slap shot power with 83 slap shot accuracy. So the shot's inaccurate. It's hard, but inaccurate. His hands are 92 puck control, 92 passing, 86 hand-eye, 90 offensive awareness, 89 deking. He throws the body a little bit better than the last couple cards we went over, though, with 82 body checking, 87 strength. His checking category, 84 defensive awareness, 85 stick checking, 86 discipline. This VORACEK is not a great card unless you have his synergies activated, as well as some good team synergies, and he can be pretty lethal, but I think that's any card that's like 86 and above. The VORACEK can fill out Workhorse and Speedster, which is unique. He might be one of the few cards that have both of these player synergies because they are elite player synergies. I'm going to give him one thumb up because I think he's going to be at a very good price, and he has necessary synergies to kind of fill out some of those player synergies on the better cards, on some of the master set player cards. That there's not too many cards that are in like a budget range that have these synergies, so I think it's unique, and I think VORACEK will be somebody that can fill in on some teams here. SHEA THEODORE's 89 overall team of the week. 6'2", 195 pounds, left-handed shooting. He has shutdown and howitzer. Shutdown gives you slap shot accuracy, puck control, body checking, and shot blocking at +3. The howitzer gives you agility, speed, slap shot, and wrist shot power. What I will say about this THEODORE is I can already tell you right now is going to be way too pricey. The 87 overall Canadian Winter National SHEA THEODORE still is overpriced for the two Speedster he has. For whatever reason, people love this guy. I know he skates really well for the game. I like his mechanics as a player, but in all honesty, he's going to be way overpriced. I can promise you that already. So we can go over the attributes real quick, but I'd probably avoid this card. He has 87 acceleration, 89 agility, 91 balance, 94 endurance, 87 speed. His shooting is 84 slap shot accuracy, 94 slap shot power, 85 wrist shot accuracy, 92 wrist shot power. His hands are 92 puck control, 92 passing, 84 hand-eye, 91 offensive awareness, 89 deking. He has 89 body checking, 91 strength, so that's great numbers. His checking category, 91 for defensive awareness, shot blocking, and stick checking, and he has 89 discipline. So it is a good card. I just think he's going to be way too overpriced. I'm going to give him one thumb up because he does have howitzer. He has good attributes. The howitzer gives him that 90 speed, which means he can reach 93 speed with distributor. So I'll give him that. He has a very good shot with the howitzer. He has very good passing and puck control if you distributor on your team. You just add distributor and spark to this card, he becomes very elite, which I understand. I just really think he's going to be way too overpriced. So until you can get him for a good price, I'd avoid him. I don't think he's worth like the 250, 300,000 coins that he's probably going for. Brent Burns is 6'5", 230 pounds, right-handed shooting. He's been one of the best defensemen in the league for like the last 5 or 6 years, maybe a little bit longer. And the reason for that is he actually started out in the league playing wing. He didn't always play defense. He's a converted defenseman by the Minnesota Wild. I think he came in the league playing defense. They moved him to the wing and they moved him back to defense. But he has very good hands, very naturally gifted offensively. That's one of the biggest reasons why he's so filthy on the point when it comes to scoring and making plays. Is he grew up playing offense. For Gladiator, he has 1 point, and then he has 1 point for passing playmaker. Passing playmaker gives you slap shot accuracy, passing, and stick checking. The Gladiator gives you slap shot power, defensive awareness, body checking, and strength. The biggest thing about this Brent Burns is like every other card he has. He's too slow. He has the rest of his attributes are amazing. They're all in like the mid-90s, low 90s. He has a ridiculously hard shot. The synergies are not the best. The passing playmaker does make him like a super elite defensive defenseman. He's just too slow. You can only get him up to 87 speed, 88 acceleration. That's just not enough. I'm going to give him 2 thumbs down because he's going to come with a hefty price with that 91 overall tag, but he's not going to be worth it. I promise you, he's way too slow. Last but not least, we're going to go over Adam Fox real quick. He's 5'11", 181 pounds, right-handed shooting. He is wingman and shutdown. Wingman gives you acceleration, wrist shot accuracy, passing. His shutdown is going to give you slap shot accuracy, puck control, shot blocking, and body checking. So he has an above average player synergy, and shutdown's kind of meh. For his skating is 87 acceleration, 90 agility, 83 balance, 86 endurance, 87 speed. The shooting is going to be 85 plus. The accuracies are 85. The power is 88 and 87. Hands are going to be 88 for deking, offensive awareness, and puck control. He has 83 hand-eye, 89 passing. He has 81 body checking, 86 strength. The checking category is 88 defensive awareness, 86 shot blocking, 86 stick checking with 86 discipline. The Adam Fox card is not super impressive. He's just kind of all around average to above average. I'm going to give him just in between a thumbs up and a thumbs down. If he fits both of these synergies for your team and kind of fills them out, by all means go after him. Especially a distributor in Spark, I think he could still be a really good card, or even distributor in Swarm. I think it could be a great budget card. I'm sure he's going to settle around like 50,000 coins, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. I'm not super impressed, but I'm not like against this Adam Fox card. I think for the 86 overall that he is, he'll probably be fair price, especially with these synergies. Boys and girls, that's going to wrap up this review for the team of the week. I hope it helped you guys out to kind of decide whether any of these cards are any good, whether they're worth picking up. Maybe some guys that you were surprised that they had some of the synergies that they had on their cards. Let me know in the comments down below which one of these cards you guys think is the best out of this team of the week and which one maybe you're going after. As always, I appreciate all the support. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with any of your friends that play NHL 21. You guys have a great day and be safe.